Hello, bonjour, and welcome to our second video in our three-part video series on restoring safety, protecting body, mind, and spirit. In this video, we'll cover understanding anger and the crisis escalation cycle. The legacy of residential schools has led to a breakdown of the family unit for some Indigenous people. Children and youth are often left without healthy role models to teach them how to regulate their emotions. Trauma has also left some youth and adults in a hyper-aroused state where they're stuck in trauma mode with their alarm systems going off, kind of always in survival mode. And this can shape them to be agitated and angry a lot of the time. And this can last for months, days, and years. So understanding anger will go a long way in helping to understand how to diffuse it. Anger in its raw form has purpose. People will use it to tell others when a boundary has been violated, to release intense emotions. They use it to control others. But the two most common reasons that people go from anger to violence are when a need hasn't been met or when they feel that they have been disrespected in some way. And we find there's a cycle to anger. There's an escalation. So typically there's a baseline where people are calm, everything is going well. And in those moments, things we can do, build rapport with them, support regulation, there's teachable moments there. From our baseline, there's typically a trigger. And that trigger can be many things. Hunger, boredom, we can get tired, financial worries, people can be jealous and feeling insecure. There could be alcohol, drugs involved. So they're in a bad mood and they're looking to take it out on someone. In these moments, we want to, can we recognize the trigger? Maybe we offer food, maybe we offer something to do if they're bored. We may leave the situation. We may model coping strategies or redirect them. From the trigger, then we go to escalation. And that's where you'll see the heart rate goes up, you'll see physiological changes, we'll see visual signs of someone getting upset. In these moments, again, modeling coping strategies, investigating why they're agitated. You might say, you appear really frustrated. Is there something you'd like to talk about? In these moments, we want to ignore challenges. If people are in that pressure cooker, we don't want to throw gasoline on that fire. We want to throw water, so we want to remain calm and not take anything personal. From that escalation, it can go back down, or we can go into crisis. And crisis is where you'll see yelling and name-calling, threats, kicking. They might be breaking things and slamming doors. In these moments, we want to focus on safety. We want to give them space, stay back at least 3 feet, especially if that fight or flight system is kicked in and they're having an amygdala hijack, that ancient part of the brain takes over. Their emotional center is shut down. So they probably are not going to hear you very well. They may not be listening. So we want to talk slow. Our nonverbals are really important. Our body language is really important. We want to stay calm. So we want to slow our breathing down. We want to provide reassurance and try to give them some space. From crisis, at some point they'll de-escalate, they'll start to calm down. We can focus on calming strategies and allow room for silence. They may be trying to process a lot of emotions, so we want to just give them their space. And it's not time to rehash the incident and try to talk about it because they can go right back to crisis. After they de-escalate, at some point they'll stabilize, and this is where they're completely calm. It's important for us to show compassion and respect. At that point, we can look at problem solving and processing. If we understand anger, this will go a long way into our next video, is where we're going to cover when the anger is directed at you and ways that we can diffuse and de-escalate a potentially violent situation. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you in video 3.